Well, hell fired is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Back with some more King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Ah, Today we're gonna do empty. I was trying to think of a joke to say with empty, but I can't think of nothing besides like my head is empty. But my head's not empty. I'm thinking of a million things all the fucking time. Kind of like Spawn. I don't know why those characters make me think of Spawn. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I was trying to think if there was any comments from the last one that stood out. I really did appreciate everybody, how cool everybody was from the last one. It was nice to be back in front of the camera and reading the comments again and everything. So a few of y'all mentioned there was music videos, kind of hidden music videos for some of this album. So I was looking. I couldn't find one for Empty. But either way, let's see how the studio version sounds. Everybody was saying that the studio album had like this lo-fi psych rock to it. I didn't really like the overall mix and master of the Cellophane music video. One person did mention that music videos, they think that the actual mix and master for that video was even more warped just to match what was going on. But either way, let's dive on in. What's up? Okay. So the mix master isn't too bad. It doesn't sound like there's any bass in it. Even though I know that opening riff is a bass riff, it doesn't have that sub to it or whatever. Yeah. I like that bass riff. I wonder if Lucas wrote that. I never I would comment and say more about Lucas, but everybody tells basically y'all imprinted in my head that he don't really write in the band, he just performs. He's more of live on the stage musician and everything. But I like this bass riff a lot. There we go. I feel like the sub kicked in slightly right there. Damn, that's kind of a very unique mix and master. Because, I mean, these headphones are decent. I am listening to it on YouTube, but, okay. It is kind of cool. I think it's cool how the vocals are kind of moving around in the headset. Because there for a little bit, it sounded like Stu was over here. And slowly Stu is moving to the center. And then right there at the ass end of that, it was kind of like he was a little more left. That's a cool little trick. Center. And then ends up over here. I'm starting to understand why I Am Your Mind Fuzz is such a fan favorite album. Like, this album has so many little tricks going on in it. The first four, now we're at Empty. Like, for one of their earlier albums, this was like a... Could you make the argument that this album was a showcase of skills at the time that this album come out, at the time in King Gizzard's career? Because there's a lot of little tricks. Like, it's crazy to me that some of the albums I've checked out are after this, and they wasn't doing, I don't know. This is a fucking... I'm going to have to gather my thoughts. I'm sitting here trying to think of what I'm talking about exactly, but I think I'm going to have to pump the brakes, put a pin in that one. And as we progress further into the album, maybe I'll have a better overall thought. I mean, if I say it in a dumb way right now, I just feel like... there's a few tricks that I've heard in the first 5 songs of I'm In Your Mind Fuzz that they didn't do later on down the road. Like in Murder of the Universe. Even though this album makes me... I don't know, so far this album makes me think of Murder of the Universe, which I did think that was cool. Y'all were commenting. Y'all were like, oh, that's cool you picked that up because the Lightning Thief and all that. It does make me want to revisit Murder of the Universe. I don't think I've listened to that album in a pretty good while. I kind of... Maybe I need to revisit and see if I'll start to dig it more now. Especially once I get done with I'm In Your Mind Fuzz. Now we go back in that super filter. Leading into the next one. Okay. I like Empty. I think I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to listen to Empty a few times. I like the pulse of it. I like that bass line a lot. I think I'm a bit distracted with the movement of everything because the first little bit's super filter, super crushed, and you're not hearing the sub noises that you should, or that make the bass and everything just feel full. But then after about a minute something in, it comes out. But then through the whole middle section here, I swear, maybe I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if the fact that I got a the wisdom tooth removal hole in my head still, and it's like right now where the headphones kind of pressed down, I can feel it like just aching that spot in my mouth just a little bit. But I swear, it sounded like everything was like circling around in the headphones. The vocals, the drums. I think the guitar riffs, to me, I didn't really notice them moving, but I bet you I would if I sit back and listen to this a few more times. But that was interesting. Damn, that makes me so excited to. I think I'm in your mind fuzz so far might break into the top. Out of all the King Giz records I'm checking out, this one might. I don't know. Hellfire. Whenever I do finally get done with doing all the King Gizzard records, I wonder if I should do like a top 10. Top 10 for me. It's so hard to choose because it just depends on the day. It just depends on the day what King Gizzard album I'm wanting to like spin for the day. Hellfire. But if this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Keep on with the trivia. I'm so happy. Uh, People love to talk about the band because I love checking out their music. I can't think of nothing else to say. So, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.